Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Monday. So good to be able to connect with you again. Hope you all had a great weekend, enjoyed the beautiful weather, and were able to get outside and play. Thank you, Jesus, for this beautiful spring weather that we're having. All right, let's see if we remember what our brand new month is that we started last week. Do you remember what it is? You should be saying April. We are in the month of April. Remember, it makes that long A sound. And today is April what number is that? The 6th. Very good. And our year is, what is that? Yes, you should be saying either 2020 or 2020. We hear people say both ways, and that is fine. So today, April the 6th, 2020. Good job. And, of course, our season that we are in. Do you remember our season that we are in, boys and girls? Very good. You should be saying spring. Remember, we've learned that there are how many seasons? Do you remember? You should be saying four seasons. Remember? Winter, spring, summer, fall. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Winter, spring, summer, fall. 4 seasons in the year. And we are in spring, all right? So, also, today we're back in school doing our homebound learning, but we know it is you should be saying Monday. Very good. It is Monday. Remember, there's 4 seasons in a year, but do you remember how many days in a week? Do you remember? 7. Let's sing our Days of the Week song. You remember how we get our fingers all ready to go and we go super fast? You guys are really good at this. So get your fingers ready. You ready? 7. You got your 7? 7 days of the week. 7 days of the week. 7 days of the week. And I can say them all. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is the last day, and I can say them all. Very good. You should be showing 7 fingers for 7 days. Good job. Today again was what day? It's Monday. Good job. All right. Well, today I brought another verse that we learned. We learned this one back, I think, before Christmas too, boys and girls. And it has a big word for where it's found, and we have to stick our tongue out. But you guys do a great job with this. You ready? Say this with me. 1 Thessalonians 5:11. 1 Thessalonians 5:11. Do you remember what it is? Say that with me. Encourage one another and build each other up. All right. If you remember, we had that great song that reminded us about building one another up, saying words like good job. You can do it. Nice try. Those are the words that give people a happy heart. And we don't want to tear each other down. Remember, we don't like to talk about those things, but things that hurt feelings or make people sad. We don't want to say that. And that doesn't matter if we're talking to mom or dad or brother, sister. We want to make sure we use encouraging words. So this week, I want you to really concentrate on using encouraging words with all your family, words that build each other up, not words that tear each other down. Can you do that for me this week? That would be awesome. I know. Remember, that's one of the ways we honor the Lord is the way we speak to one another. We want to make sure we're using words of kindness to one another. All right, all the time. That's to mom and dad when they're saying we have to do our schoolwork. We want to make sure we're honoring the Lord by doing our work. It's different working on the videos and working at home. But boys and girls, I know you will continue to do your very best. I know you'll honor the Lord by doing it correctly. All right, well, I got another great story today. You're going to love this picture. Look at this. Do you remember we've read about the Pout Pout Fish before? But I love the pictures on these books. So let's enjoy what is happening today with the Pout Pout Fish. All right, I'll be sure and show you the great pictures. Deep in the water where the fish hang out lives a gloomy swimmer with an ever-present pout. Boys and girls, do you have a pout pout face? Let me see your pout pout face. Do you ever show Mommy and Daddy your Pout Pout face? I bet we probably do. I'm a Pout Pout fish with a Pout Pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Look at these great colorful pictures. Blub, blub, blub. Can you say that with me? You ready? Blub, blub, blub. Good job. Along comes a clam with a wide winning grin and a pearl of advice for her pal to take in. Hey, Mr. Fish, with your crossbow brown frown, don't you think it's time to turn it upside down? All right, look at that. Show me a frown. You make a frown face? Says the fish to his friend, nice thought, Mr. Clam. I hear what you're saying, but it's just the way I am. I'm a Pout Pout fish with a Pout Pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. All right, you're going to have to help me again. Blub, blub, blub. Look at that Pout Pout face. Along comes a jellyfish. He floats through the ocean. His tentacles all trailing in a gentle locomotion. Hey, Mr. Fish, with your daily scally scrowl, I wish you wouldn't greet us with a grimace and a growl. Says the fish to his friend, Mr. Jelly, I agree. I'd like to be more friendly, but it isn't up to me. I'm a Pout Pout fish with a Pout Pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Here you go, help me out. Blub, blub, blub. Look at that face. Along comes a squid, quite a slender squiggy sight. She is a squirmy, she is squelchy, she is slightly impolite. Hey, Mr. Fish, you kaleidoscope of mope, how about a smile? A little joy? A little hope? Says the fish to his friend, Mrs. Squid, I would try, but I haven't any choice. Take a look, and you'll see why. Can you see what's happening in that picture with Pout Pout Fish? I'm a Pout Pout fish with a Pout Pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Here we go. Blub, blub, blub. Along comes an octopus with 8 great arms, covered on the underside with tiny sucker charms. Hey, Mr. Fish, let me tell it to you straight. Your hulky bulky sulking is an unattractive trait. Says the fish to his friend, Mr. 8, my chum, with a mouth like mine, I'm destined to be glum. I'm a Pout Pout fish with a Pout Pout face, so I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Here we go, you ready? Blub, blub, blub. Now along comes a fish in a silent silver shimmer the gang has never seen before, this bright and brilliant swimmer. She approaches Mr. Fish, but instead of saying, "Hey," she plants a kiss upon his pout, and then she swims away. Can you make that kiss? Give Pout Pout a big old kiss. Mr. Fish is most astounded. Mr. Fish is just aghast. He is stone-faced like a statue, and then he blinks and speaks at last. "My friend," said Mr. Fish, "I should have known all along. I thought that I was pouty, but it turns out I was wrong." I'm a kiss-kiss fish with a kiss-kiss face for spreading cheery cheeries all over the place. So I'll smooch, 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 smooch. Smooch. Isn't that silly? Can you give a kiss? Mwah, mwah, mwah. Just like Pout Pout Fish. Don't you love the way his Pout Pout went to a smiley face? And all his friends encourage him. We want to be a friend to encourage one another and build each other up, don't we, boys and girls? All right, let's go ahead and look at our handwriting today. This page actually probably was in that first packet of work, Mom and Dad. I know on Friday you were able to turn in a packet and then get a new packet of work, but I believe this page was in that first packet. It is page 129 and 130. Again, just like we've been doing, boys and girls, our handwriting, first and last name, we're using that pencil. And we always have a little letter to remind us. This is what letter, boys and girls? You should be saying letter L. There's our capital, there's our lowercase. It's a letter L that's lowercase. And we remember it makes the what sound? Oh, you should be using your tongue and your teeth making oh, lollipop, lollipop, oh, oh, oh. All right, we should know that very well, boys and girls. We see leaves falling down in the picture. We see on row 1, again, super easy letter to make, capital and lowercase. Many of our friends in our classroom make capital L's. Landon, Lindemann, you make 2 capital L's. We got some L's, lowercase L's. Make sure you're using your pencil with those neatly. On row 2, we see 2 names, and these are the names of our kids that we're going to see in the picture. The first one is a long U word with a magic E. Remember, long U says you. Luke. Luke. And you say, "Hi, Luke." And the other 2 vowels go walking. Lee. Can you say, "Hi, Lee"? Those are our 2 friends. And then we read this at the bottom, just like we've been doing. Read the gray, trace the gray, writing the gray, capital at the beginning. Luke and Lee go fast. And there's that ST we talked about a little bit last week, and an exclamation point. That means I read it with excitement. Another chance to read and work on fluency, Mom and Dad. Tracing the gray, of course, writing, and instead of a period, though, it is an exclamation point, so that I would read that. Luke and Lee go fast with some excitement. They're barreling down the sidewalk on their tricycles. All right. Make sure we're working on that. Talking about beginning letter, capitals, markings at the end. This one happens to be an exclamation point. All right. On the back, we see N. We see capital and lowercase n. Remember, necklace, necklace. necklace. Again, I'm using my tongue. I'm putting it to the roof of my mouth. Sound, capital and lowercase n. When we have several, we have Naomi, Nora, Natalie. You're making capital N's, and then we have several that make the lowercase n. On row 1, same thing again. Our handwriting, super easy, tracing and writing. On row 2, we have a boy's names, capital N, short E, and a D. Ed. Can you sound that out? Ed. Ned. And then we got 2 L's, but we have learned, boys and girls, that makes how many sounds? Makes 1 sound. L. Nell. All right. And then, again, a capital for the boy's name, but it's also the beginning of the sentence. This time, they're telling us something. We go back to a period. We're going to read that together. Ed, Ned, you just saw it up here. Ned. G. Short O, tricky word. What is that? D. Make sure you're making those sounds all the way through. D. And then TR. Truck. All right, and then there's our period at the end. So again, handwriting's always super helpful for a little extra practice. We are practicing our writing, but we also want to make sure we're practicing sounding out and reading these sentences pretty fluently. They should be able to read through these after they practice through them and then practice reading them. Again, if they need to mark the vowels, that's okay, but continue practice reading on our handwriting just like we would in our reader. All right, so boys and girls, work on that. Do your very best. Make sure you're still putting your first and last name and using pencil on your handwriting. Good job.